Cinna bhfuil go ní formula sin úsáid. Círan. Because market is sin log 9 is caiimidí atha go dtí log 3. So mo chaint is log the base b atha caithit an formula seo úsáid. Bhú sin sáile gana. So ríist rachimid log 9 da dó x minus 5. So market sin the b inis seo the x. Agus caiimid sin atha go dtí log 3. Okay, so the sin codumla log of 3 for x. So x sin the part on shot, so sin do x lucha quick. Iscion log 3 doni. Well, I'm okay, Lashan. So you can the formula. Yes? Okay, now, J log 3 doni. Sin codumla do. So we test go log ni da do x lucha quick. Codumla log 3 da do x minus quick illigish gonna do, which the codumla le midifa log 3 da do x luigi quick. Agus shani jant. Well, an new kila shan. So, just the do exigence nas. Yeah, what is in there? No, you can do it. Yeah. Okay. And tensor at the way solve the equation. So the getting of part journals and cash so log ni da do x luigi quick. Codumla log 3 da x luigi keher. So these tests could not go le log 3 da do x luigi quick. Codumla log 3 da x luigi keher. Okay? Huh? Oh, you try that, sorry. Image just any rubble me sleep. Is okay, Shan? Yeah. Okay, so you to log 3 the to x luigi quick cause my log 3 the x luigi kehe. G n region shin na shifa? Power a half. Coming for rated the power a half. Alright? So reach you to log 3 the do x luigi quick iguarte. Guarte le. Codumla log 3 the x minus kehe. Okay, and then tell me that in ye log in she called ma. So therefore to me for la do x luigi quick iguarte le. Codumla x luigi kehe. Okay, can the image reach the le? Square both sides. So you do x luigi quick. Codumla x luigi kehe carni here. And then we addition them all. So you do x luigi quick. Codumla x carni luigi art x plus she jig. So you to x carni luigi art x luigi do x or luigi jx. I guess plus she jig plus quick you to fisa heat. To the area. Okay, factorize x for x 2 seconds. 3 for short minus I guess minus I get therefore higlafench in the crine. Right. So you to x codumla 3 na x codumla short. Now jigla she codumla 3. We're checking to the equation where she is right ni higlas we codumla 3 because the log of 3 the 3 minus 4 codumla minus 1 so ni higlas log 3 the minus 1 we good. So therefore ni higlas we codumla 3 so the x codumla short. Okay. Okay, listen. Yeah. Right. Kicking a let na kishni elenchen GB carjig go shejig. Right. So kisti carjig would then be add the carjig in. Yeah. So kisti carjig for image quick you go to x codumla Kate fish a short punch a quick. Okay. I guess you reach by writing in log form and using your calculator to give your answer correct to 3 decimal places. So reach to the good of formula. Mark this or the lower table to the good of formula shown shot. A to the power of x equals y. So reach to the good of a to the power of x equals y and therefore the majority shouldn't swap out g log a y codumla x. So reach good of formula shown. Okay, right. Kieran, tá this is swap do. So smooching is a to the power of x, so shot a, shot the x, shot the y. So to do for log da, quick da, so y, Kate fish is sharp punch a quick, codumla x. Okay, codumla x, and therefore you will value x. So to x codumla, and then just cushion the shot or the calculator. I guess disappear my calculators. What's in Jantic then you be your calculator? You do? 3.012. Right, well on you okay Lashen? And then you add this in your calculator, Hannah, alright. Can you brush you? Not go to brush you to battery or so to carry a screw big cool, when do carry a screw, AAA battery, for I bet you that'll solve your solution. Now, when to share AAA battery, do say, any message did ya? Was it to get it?
Yeah,
right, okay. Screws, but get on like, yeah. So just more asking to cool dot to usually AAA battery station is just a swap on. Because usually shouldn't 5, my honey shall go off for it.
Yeah.
The battery flat. Okay. Right. Kiss the shade jig. Can you now? It is 0.82 to the power of 2x plus 3. Codumla 0.045. Now to show tower to go ahead if when your applications the exponential functions against logs so go to out to show you. Right. So can show Mihal, add this at race goes to the formula shown show. I think can show. So you to log punch r to da. Yeah, codumla da x plus 3. Okay, now more into start log that's 0.82, that's 0.045 or the calculator. If you find the funny shown? No, you were to make it? No. Ashley? I was right. Quid jig punch a shade or shade. Why are you asking? Okay, so you have to quid jig punch a shade or shade, codumla da x plus 3, and therefore to 3 trasna, so you have to da jig punch a shade or shade, codumla da x, so to x codumla shade punch a 3 a 3. Yes? Do you get on the nation rush? Yeah, but it is just kiting formula cartu such. Was you okay, listen? Very straightforward. Right, just when you practice, you just kiss the quid again as you've and ash, and then remedy regarding head K Miller. Okay, just trying to get kiss the quid jig. Right, anyway. Now, in real life, exponential functions occur frequently when analysing quantities that increase or decrease at a rate proportional to the quantity present. So, e.g., an investigation increasing with compound interest, growth of a bacterial sample, decay of a radioactive sample, population growth, etc. Using the exponential function from the show. Okay. Now, exponential functions form data. So the volume V centimeters cubed of product was measured during a chemical reaction. The measurements were taken each minute shortly after the reaction started. Now, if we let X be the number of minutes after the first measurement, then the data obtained may be recorded as follows. So market tesser data and is the show. So just screen establish and the coplurance and bomache. Okay, so to X yamni guji keher. Okay, you to yamni guji keher against the volume like K quiga K chaska quick K dark machine punch a quick Tasha a K ni hanui punch a she quick agus tá sé galvé géchéad san nuí jig punch a sé hína quick. So sin tablet the X value, so you measure each minute shortly after the reaction. So you bomach wine to the volume so as tarts go K chaska quick, and you one much K chaska hín, a K double hín and so on. Now the machine linear J the American grossing linear amber. Can the American watching linear on the what? So can they jiggling set data checker for your linearity? It's the first change. So the first change was a ligma gerne, then it's linear. Quadratic, darne agus cubic is the change of the change of the change. Now, market is a shaw. Maar ook is er different aan rod. Right? So reach me to funny exponential function is unit to range. So running to it can revision or it can the. So for example, funny an exponential function, so shaw funny the value L ahin is that the function and shaw. So la shina obruma. So ruddy unit to you to K chaska quick a ranter Kate quiga. I guess you to heen punch a heen. To lat K darpo heen punch a quick a ranter K chaska quick I guess a race you to heen punch a heen. And so on. When test lat Kate ni hanui punch a she quick I guess ranchen or K darpo heen punch a quick a race you to heen punch a heen. And so on, so on. That's alright. Okay, so reached rotation of 13. Now, the shin doing and lua the B is the ratio. So shin lua the B. Kaisha the leg away murray garden to me ratio for your exponential the shin doing lua B. Okay, now, to investigate if the relationship is exponential, we investigate the ratio of the successive V values. So if this ratio is constant, then the relationship is exponential. So Shinadoi test going Motorrodnet exponential. Okay, now Steen Scrudu, Jirsha verify that the table is exponential. So Ruddy Yenitu running to Kinawine Shari Canella, Agus Motorshid Lake Murigerne, Kaitan Holate, Yenu, Motorshid the Lake Murigerne, then it's an exponential function. Which in Saligani. Okay? Right. Now, so checking is least to Shin League 1.1, just new how much I can journey. Reach as the ratio of successive terms is constant, ratio between x and v is exponential. So this means that we can now write that v, the volume, so he can screen us call the volume, quadrumla ab to the power of x. So we find the values of a is the values of b, right? So reach shin the function to me get screen ma ab to the power of x. Because that's going to to Magiani Kruhu Guacha on the fame exponential, so Nash came with the values that A is B obruma, which is how you get. Okay, so I'm just going to walk a short Nash, so can they obruma A agus B? Okay, so reached the value of the constant ratio is B. So reach test Nash on all this to talk doing revision test going go B cosma heen punchy heen. Okay, so Shinna Kavnius it is Shasta. So Shinna Kavnius Shasta, which we Shinna get like a constant ratio. Okay? The Kavnius Shasta. So to B cosma heen punchy heen. Nash kaimage A obruma. Now, reisla A obruma, bisumidna luana eta and setabla. So reach muscreen testima mota X cosma nevni tesquin gol V cosma Kate quiga. Okay, and then he glen your formula linus. So to V, cosmla A for B equal to X. So tesquin nash gol Kate quiga, cosmla A, value to me get obruma, I guess tesquin gol B cosma 1.1 to the power of 1.1 to the power of X. I guess the X cosma 0, so he can actually 0 understand. What the B to the power of 0?
1.
Right, thank God. Right, so 1. Rod the B to the power of 0 going to he. Okay, so reached Tascum Nash called K quiga cosmla A. So to A cosma K quiga. Okay, because 1.1 to the power of 0 should just he. Okay, not 0. Okay, now reached to Majaldu Nash formula screw more. So Tascum Nash called torch cosmla A K quiga for heen put heen equal to X. Okay, and then Hocklat shinna checkilation when you can't beat in the value shown shop. So for example, the skitty checker will care her cart, because X cosma care and chen, because the calculator is before the 219.61615. Okay, when they want to file a regression, then obviously it's the mistake chance to go there.
So can you And 150.
See, so the X and Shaw Cosma Kehe Abernish. Oh, right, Abernish are the table in us, right? So Abernish good does get a value that Keher Obruma. Not X Cosma Keher. So racing that check in X Cosma Keher, so to V Cosma Kate Kuya, Fahin Pojihin Guarti Keher, Agus Bahog machine Cosma 219.615. Correct to 3 decimal places. Okay, Nyama calculate rogum, so you check out any vision? Ceacht, yeah. Okay. Now the reached so test could not go to Ceacht. Now Abernish go to quite value cost la gene value will get after 2.5 minutes. Gene value to get after 10 minutes. Gene volume. So reach just suppose power the X, add from your X, and then just upper the maha. Okay. We'll land in your okay lesson. And that's it. So just follow them. Is rud is tawarte agus kaitu kanya honyat to shot cause niacha en lor tably b. Kaitu kanya honyat a formula in the shin for your exponential function. Okay, so kaitu should know them off by heart. So cor box jarek na highlight ala na gen rod niatlas. Okay, so reached kaitu should know them. Now could mode the name and paper screw the here variation formula. In terms of A, B, X, so reach Kaitu Hine Obru, Kaitu Hine Obruma. Okay, right. So, Rutten go Lian Nashna, I'm free cash every Hina. Alright, so Jiggler Hine, just listen all this to Jan going, Bunsial Nash cash every Hine. So reached a laboratory obtained a 10 kilogram sample of radioactive substance which decays over time. The following measurements of weight W in grams were obtained on a yearly basis. Let X represent the number of years from when the substance was obtained. So reached just harnessed at the tablet. Okay, so you can nyamni gaji keher. Now, the weight in grams, it is you to J mile, you to 9 mile, you to 8 mile kid, 7 mile jij heet nuha, I guess to mis fakla shaska quick mile she heet sihi. Now, verify that W is an exponential function of X, so reached in the yen machine. So you to 9 mile ranter, J mile, I guess you to nyamni punch in 9. Arth to J ranter 9 mile, you to nyamni punch in 9. Shart mile ya hit niha, ranter mile arth reached you to nyamni punch in 9, I guess you can journal. She quick she heen, a ranter shart, yeah 90, I guess the reached before ditch 0.9. Okay, listen. So the variation on the fame exponential. Okay, so some part of the heat. And then you okay, listen. Part of the DAW, express W in terms of X. So reached, Kaimit W, Cosmla, now because Teskin goes on the fame exponential to Majadi screw as an A, B to the power of X. So W equals AB to the power of X, and then we solve for your A equals B. So Teskin B to the B Cosmlas, 0.9. So the B Cosma nyamni ponchini, Shinikavnis Shasta. and then higlin A obri ma. So reached ma ta X cosma nemni agus the W cosma J mile agus the W cosma J mile tasking goal A cosma. Cost the X cosma 0, then A has to be 10,000. So reached kaitu cheshman katia. So J mile cosma A for nemni punchinui iguarte 0. So reached to A cosma J mile. So the variation tas going to W cosma J mile the heen punchy heen or nemni punchinui gomenasha iguarte X. Agus in the formula. Oh yeah. Okay. Right. Part of the tree. Use your expression for W to calculate the weight of radioactive substance present after 2.75 years. So raise to X cosma da punches shart to quick, and then over mod W. Okay. So raise to W cosma J mile. Maybe if I never punch in the equator da punch a shart to quick. So continue in the shart calculator. Shart or to care punch it quick shart to him. Okay. So shart mile carry here dark mo care punch a quick shart to him. It's a race take that check out. But hard of it other dog is 3 because the 2.75. Working tester the tablet. Working tester the tablet other dog is 3 kind value of other dog is 3. So other art mile go shart mile go chin to go all chat. Other dog is 3. So task go to cast. Which is okay again. Okay. It is raised Jen Kench go in tune in it through grams. Okay? So custom weight in grams. Now use logs to find the number of years it will take for the amount of radioactive substance to reduce to half the original amount. This is called the half-life of a substance. Give your answer in years to 3 decimal places. Now, show you Thompson from your physics, but we need to learn more the half-life like this radiation stuff. You in chemistry, radioactive substances or the so basically half-life and all that faster, yeah. So I think you need to run the kind of physics against chemistry. Right. So, goes at logs. So, race just from your part IV, half the life. So, that means Kaiser J. So, J mile, that's their full life, round to the door equals 5,000, which the cosma W. So, to make equal to X. So, current shaft formula. Quick vile, medifa, nyamni punchinui, X or J mile combination. J mile made if I never punch in the X cosma quick vile. So the formula kai's be cosma quick vile, the half life. I guess these said logs and actually richer. Right, try much free cholif. Okay. Now test good go nemni punch in the X cosma nemni punch a quick. And then you okay, 0 mancha. Adam mini D 0 image. Can the firma 10,000 0.9x equals 5,000 kg 0.5. Ran the yeti were J. Ran the yeti were J mile. So it's kind of for reaches on J mile and shot when you logs is such. So you have to 0.9 to the power of x equals 0.5. Which is okay again. Okay. Now reached goes out logs and shin. Arration naskuji logs. Okay. So reached go kuji the formula and the lower table. Can turn the reached. A to the power of x cosmla y and therefore that's going to go log A the y cosmla x. So reached you can't go to go such a formula card. Okay, now scream out the equation 0.9 to the power of x cosmla nemni punch quick and then arration gg logs. So you have to log That's 0.9 maybe fanevni punch quick cosmla x. So the x cosmla and then just cushion the shot or the calculate. Well, on you okay, let's roll to my yelling. Is you here? Yeah. So the calculator could log 0.9 maybe fanevni punch quick. I guess you to shape punch quick art. So correct to give your answer correct to 3 decimal places. So you have to shape punch quick a short tonight. Blian. So reach Tashan Blian. Okay, listen. Right, then you get in the part journal on us. Part V. Determine the number of years correct to 3 decimal places that it will take for the weight of the radioactive substance to reduce to 1 kilogram. So G image and Shan. To 1 kilogram. So the W going to be cosmla milligram, yeah. Kite we could milligram, so need to my, yeah. Mille. W going to be cosmla mille. So can you come to 1 kilogram cosmla milligram. Okay, so raise to W with the cosmla W. So raised due to J mille. Find you punch equal to X going to be cosmla mille. So you can only punch equal to X cosmla rancher J mille. I guess you can only punch rancher J mille. I guess for the only punch Eanair. I guess reach back at logs. So task could go log the only punch Eanair cosmla X. So the X cosmla and then just question share the calculator. I guess lock is a fisa heat punch art a quick a keher blian to disintegrate to 1 kg. The piece of plutonium strontium ogum frustration, highly radioactive. I guess the piece of wine has a half-life of 273 years. So that means I get full strength, it'll take 273 years to reduce to half its strength. Now, so Candy Machine is just a lab in 2007, so it still had a like full strength. Now the good news is you'll on that 1 milligram than substance. So if there's a good bug shan, that means I don't know how to be doing. It's just the same as, well, it's rubbing these slides in the background radiation. In background radiation talking in Sean as what can you be adding from not ordinary light, sunlight. It's a random, so it's roughly half a 3, 4 to 7 counts. Piece of plutonium is the frustration, there's a 3 wheel count. So it's fairly strong. Again, with any layers in physics, quite good. Right, catch the dot, what you got? You got it, yeah. Skitty break. No, how can you go? هذا شنو كان نيس فير Right, so make sure that's part 3 in Shen. Just could you my level she had can Shen had part 3 F1. So this much here if the total growth is total rate is what the right is R. I guess Italian check quick from gate. So it's one is your total amount and then it loses 5%. So you know you can 5% is given decimal place 0.05. So once this is 0.05 and more C to the goal factor is 0.95. So syndicate formula R1. Right? Now you right here next when your R2 is R, R3, but the Kudama the R2 was R3. So syndicate part party he and to the even okay, so we're accumulating to crest. Each day 5% of the quantity of a radioactive substance present decays. The amount of radioactive substance present at the start is R. So let Fn be the quantity of radioactive substance present n days after the start. Write down an expression for F1, the quantity present after 1 day. So we need wine to 0.95% factor. Okay, now by writing down F2 and F3, find an expression for Fn. Okay, so to F a da, Codzimla. Now, to the go highly 5% on this erased. So erased, it'll be R 0.95 squared. This is just going to wait for 0.95 erased. So erased, it'll be 0.95 squared. So if I F3, then you'll be adding 0.95 cubed. So you can show because moving test right now for 0.95 you just lost 5%. So maybe for 0.95 done down anywhere, calling to 5% of these. Maybe for 0.95 done 3 where, calling to 5% of these. So you have to call 5% every year. You can see right right. So we just square it, cube it, and so on, so on. So can you can formula screen this Fn or 0.95 to the power of n. X raised chain to equals an exponential function. R is A, 0.95 is your B, and then is your X. Was it okay? Oh, come on, let's go. Now, here can I show that f of n plus 7 divided by fn is independent of n. Now, Jane Kieltala independent of n, what then you be adding to do? Grace, the add to the Jane Kieltala independent of n. Yeah, and you learn to be good on. So, Maubrant has the more cardamachun, Bahorga cancel more ne, Bahorga moon n cancel master to just fight ever. Right, so reached when you part your door. Or some part of the jant condition. Part 3 to me just get the crew goal f of n plus 7 ranter f of n. I guess go to independent of n correct to 4 decimal places. Right, so the midline is in the star. The shin codzimla. So to me fall r that's 0.95 the n plus shart, which can r 0.95 to the power of n. Right, back to the indices. G n image and churn. Jane. Hold on a second, I'm holding on tight. Packages the indices. So the powers of the shan how can n plus 7. Do you in the Scotch? Chucklum Shaw, to a couple of options he comes to show you. Right? So alkanes. So just go back here to the indices. Higlum sa short screw mar r 0.95 to the power of n. Medifa r that's 0. Or going to scale that's 0.95 to the power of 7. Skun r 0.95 to the power of n. So therefore the shin gully chaldu mala shin. To me just facula 0.95 to the power of 7. Sigin anani? Just gusa judge and loss of indices. Now, can I le hoklum yenu? Hoklum shaw lig horse sues. Ryan r mala r. And then with Williams to shaw sues it's n plus 7 minus n. So then yeah n the calu. Then yeah n the calu more. So hokla the n balance and fast. Here's the main free flat out in actually. Small go away there. No? Right, hardly through body, that's true. Okay, Jim Frederick, correct to 4 decimal place. Can you be? 6983. 0.6983. Yeah, or Caldemar. Right, so Ken Jarnachin, IV, Kate Lai, 100 days after the start. So, Jeff, when you Kate Lai, T N Kojma, N big Kojma Kate. So, it's made quite to F a Kate. Share calculator 0.95 to the power of 100. If you add this in the new calculator, the power button what's the skin what's the knuckle and boiling chin? 9 to the power of 10 to the power of minus 3 be. So go back. Make it as a 10 to the power minus 3, kite up back 3 decimal places. So it's going to be 0.00. Give you on 592. 592. Adding the calculator could use scientific notation. There's never ain't about. Actually, he gets you a hump off or the calculator. What did he get? But I would recommend just the Jaeger. So they didn't 10 to the powers. So now they screw 10 to the powers. In physics, I to go near screw 10 to the powers. Alright, so to get a arrow, to get a 1 door. Oh my god, really judgment these, you know, and all could be a disadvantage to. Well, true. I think what the coming can delay and then I try to. Kushaka G Manji. Oh, I'll calculate it. That's me. Shine calculate it. So maybe so shift setup. Dimension 7 scientific, so 8 normal, 8. And it's the about 1 to 2 decimal places, I think. Just that 2. It was 0.95 to the power of. Yeah, question which you go and have to good.
Oh, sure, tree.
Full on, has it? Yeah. Eh?
Tree.
Aye, 3 normal, yeah. 2 St. Tucky, yeah, is 3. That's you nice and do for each of this. When you get the area back, just go back to each of them. Is it okay? Back to St. Tucky's. Correct to. Happy out?
Yeah. If we do that, we're good.
St. Tucky's and do back to St. Tucky's. Nice. Right, what do you got? Can you take this out of this? Wait. Now, Tesco Emerson Sean Moira Nad the kid in you. My huge in robotics. So, Rottimo right, Rottimo Lienu, Tamogalega got screwed to maths again. What do you the kid in you should be? It doesn't be anyway, right? No. You right? No? No, right, we get to next week. Right, so we screwed the maths again us. We screwed the maths again. Happens are okay. Moira. Oh yeah, Moira physics must make sure sorry, physics, sorry. Maths Moira. I wish get 80 kid in it. Aye, Moira Martha Hassan, for example, Martha. If we take down so look at Martha the kid in should be. We screwed the maths Moira at Papa Jalla. Chat. And inequality should be. Inequalities. Just that you're not doing with that. Something did. What's that? Oh, because the even you should know. Oh, that's for sure. That's from the video. What would you actually quick? NO is just NO. Right.
So is it, you just,
NO is like S.
do you change it to 1? Because
Right, so if I do.
5, 0. 5 to 0.
Right, so we're going to catch the quiggins in us. F for T. So you do F for T, quadrant that, n to the 0, that 1.015 to 5t. Oh. Right, 5t. Okay, so here cash find the number present at t equals 0. So we require to f for 0. So you have to NO for 1.015 for 5 maybe for 0. J5 maybe for 0? 0. Anything to the power of 0? He. Yes, so F0 equals NO. That's it, NO. Okay. Right, part of the door. You should find the value of t at which the colony is double its initial size. So double its initial size, so that means there's the f of t quadrant 2 NO. So doubled its initial size. So solve for t. So rescream out the formula. Test on your formula for your f of t. So rísin NO for 1.015 for 5t cosmna 2 NO. So tanya NO caluma, and therefore to mitfakela heen punching them heen a quick t cosmla do. And then go back to G Dodge formula slogs. So reached you to log that 1.015 that do cosmla quick t. So the t cosmla log the 1.015 maybe for do the link is gonna quick. And t equals, and then question the start the calculator. Well, the screen raw war oh my joke let's make a motion now. How do I go so? Right, it's going here. Land context or just get beam no? Fredrik, then you beat the function? 9.31. And you reach AJV time, tucker and years the minutes that are the base on your higgling in it to be heard us. So T covering the 0.3 here. Part 3 and find the value of T of which the colony is 10 times its original size. So erased, right here in the erased, F of T cosmet J N 0. So you to N 0 that 1.015 quick T cosmet J N 0. You to heen punching in heen a quick 5T cosmet J. So ratio to log the heen punching in heen a quick the J cosmet quick T. So the T cosmet T equals. If I do funny catching me ha. So how punching the E3. And then you're right lesson. Right, you need to agree just in the case journals and do shape on your barbala and smooching as to tarlu jigging focal just like jigging depreciate. Jigging down in your focal depreciate. Something depreciates by 8%. Carriancha 8%. So to go in minus 8%. So smooch your shen to Jenny Kest journal for your barbala. Alright. Sin funny the loon. Okay, just to shape on your loon.